Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this very special unboxing and review we're going to be looking at the Mattel Creations, and this is going to be probably one of the most anticipated figures of the year. For those of you who can probably guess, in fact of course you can guess, you've seen the thumbnail, this is the Hot Wheels transforming Optimus Prime figure. So we're going to of course be comparing him with the Generation 1 original, and I suppose the Earthrise ones and the core class as well, just to give you an idea I suppose of his scale, size and just how good he looks. Now I've been told by the person who was lucky enough to get me this, which I need to give a huge thank you, shout out to Lee, a long-time friend and indeed good friend of the channel as well. He was able to get one. He's got one for himself, and he's just basically told me that wait till you open the packaging. He says when you get inside, he says the pictures that you've seen online don't do it any justice, and it is simply stunning. So I thought for that reason, let's do a proper unboxing video on here. Now hopefully I'll be able to get it done all in one take, but I've got no idea what's inside here. So you know, if it's really difficult to get out of the box to do the actual review on, then I might have to stop and of course just have a look at that quickly off screen. Now I don't even know how to get into this, which is even more embarrassing. I don't unfortunately either have dramatic box opening music. I am just going to carry on, I suppose, narrating as we go through this. But the first thing that of course I'm expecting and what we saw is that they've made a real effort with the presentation of this particular figure, and pretty much he's not wrong. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now I don't collect Hot Wheels, I don't collect Matchbox vehicles, anything like that. Obviously everybody knows that I collect nothing but these things, and this is beautiful. So it's basically the same cardboard box that you get your Masterpiece figures in, so real high quality, lovely sheen on it. It does look very good. Have I got to break a seal there? Yes I have. Kids obviously ask your parents if you're getting one of these to use the knife, because you don't want to be hurting yourself. Right, so of course there is the two official logos, and this is again a collaboration from them. Right, let's have a look inside. We've got some lovely protective paper, and we've got, I love the fact that that looks exactly, excuse the glare, like an old video case. That does look like an old video. It's brilliant. Right, instructions, I'm not going to need them, but I'm going to show you it because of course that's the full purpose of a real unboxing video. So it is, I believe, exactly the same as the Generation 1 cab. It is, the fists go inside the windscreen. Fantastic. And the good thing, what he told me about this is you can display it in the display case. So he's sort of a little bit like, I wish I'd have kept this one now, so we could display one in alternate and one in robot mode. Yep, there you go. There is proof of that in that little particular instruction leaflet. Right, I don't really want to rip that, but it looks like I've took the corner off it already. So let's have a look inside. No, okay, I think I'm going to be able to get this done all in one take. So there is obviously his accessory, which I'm going to have to try and cut out, but what it looks like is you would pop that into there. So let's put that there for a second. This is an other separate box, which again is lovely. If I put this in the background, will it cause a reflection? Let's have a look. I'd rather have something nice in the background than just the plain white. To be honest, I think I can get away with that. It's not going to keep focusing on that. That is stunning. Again, guys, it looks like it's made out of crystals. It's so shiny, it's nuts. Of course, we love the, well, I love the Generation 1 Optimus Prime box art. There we go, there's some spiel there. If you want to read that, you can of course pause and read that. I perhaps should have done, but I'm not going to. I'm going to continue with this unboxing that I'm doing. Yes, so here we go. So this is how we can obviously display in either mode with this. This is the cover. We've got the choice of the two things to do exactly that, to choose from. So does this come out as well? Of course it does. I should have worn gloves with this because I really don't want to put my mucky fingerprints or anything all over it. That again is lovely. The Hot Wheels you can see on the inside is fully reflective. I've got this case down here for a couple of seconds. Let me just put that there again because I think that looks quite nice. and what I'm going to try and do is just to set this free from here so I can just keep going. So this figure, I'm not going to lie, it is overpriced. I do completely think it is. I've brought this, as I say, for the price that it cost Lee to purchase it from. So but it was one of them things that I just think it will. Now, I don't normally buy figures, and I really don't buy figures on the hope that they're going to go up in value. I buy them because I love them, like these, and I buy them because I like them. In honesty, in some of the figures now that I do buy, I do review them to sell on, but this is definitely not that. Definitely not the case. This is something that I do intend on keeping. And already, as I say, it looks... Right, he's completely right, guys. He's totally right. It doesn't do it any justice. The pictures do not do this figure any justice. I need to move this out of the way now, so hopefully it can zoom in and you can see. If I put my hand behind, I mean, look how reflective that is. Also, the first thing is the weight, because it is solid die cast. That is missing link in my hand, and this is heavier. Honestly, guys, this is heavier than missing link. I'll probably get them on the scales, actually, just to see, and I suppose just to prove it. So the smokestacks are beautiful. I love the fact that they're full size. What I mean by that is, obviously, a lot of the newer versions of Optimus Prime have the shortened smokestacks due to safety reasons, whereas I think with this, obviously, because it is definitely more an adult collectible, they've gone with the full length, even though they could be perhaps they could be, I suppose, thought of being, you know, I suppose too sharp for kids. There's the two little fists. That is great. Right, let's just get straight into it. In fact, no, let's do the comparisons first. That's why you've got all these figures here in front of you, just to do a few comparisons. So there is G1. I'm going to have to lower the camera now, guys, because that's it. It's much smaller. So there is G1 Optimus Prime. So a fraction of the size, you can see that. Earthrise is actually bigger than G1. So for those of you who don't know the original size, that's how small he is compared to your, I suppose, most popular Prime at this moment. Of course, Commander Class is going to completely usurp this by the looks of it. But let's keep that there anyway. Do you know what? I probably should have got this out of the box, but this is going to be done in a separate video. But there is Bumblebee. Again, that is going to be done in a separate video. Right, again, look at the grill. Look at that. I don't really want to touch this because it's going to get my fingerprints on it, as I just said. So it should be, yeah, exactly the same as G1. Fold the feet out. Do they? Do they? What am I doing wrong? Is it stiff? Is it me? I'm genuinely scared now, guys. I'm genuinely scared. That's moving a teensy bit. Right, let's get these instructions. They can't have changed the transformation, or if they have, no. Oh yes, they have, ever so slightly. It's a good job I checked that, because I would have snapped it. So there you go. What you're looking to do is pull it down. Look how much easier that is. Pull it down. I definitely should have done Emmett. Follow the instructions, pull it down, push it up, and there we go. We still need to lower the camera even more. Okay, there that is. Do you know what? I'm going to zoom in a little bit as well. Hopefully do this a bit more justice, because it is beautiful. Right, let's fold these arms out. That's all the same. Good, nothing's changed there. Let's fold the head over. Wow. Wow. Yep, it's overpriced. It is overpriced. I've said that a couple of times, but it is beautiful. It is stunning, and it is a limited number, I believe. So I think, you know, we don't like it. Let's be honest, we don't like it when they do this. And I don't mean Mattel, I don't mean Hasbro, I mean everybody does it when they know they're going to be doing limited numbers. They put a bit of a premium price on it, which is frustrating. I completely agree, and this is, I suppose, quite frustrating for the people as well who did want to get these. But I believe you had to be some sort of special member or something. But Lee's sons collected Hot Wheels for years, so luckily enough, that's how I was able to get it. Yeah, great stuff. I mean, it's brilliant. Just for the sake of it, if you want to see it, there's some articulation in the head. There's articulation with the arm going all the way around. You could class that as a little bit, but of course you've just seen it's for transformation only. The legs, there you go, mini. No, you know, there's no movement there at all. And the same with the feet. The gun is, by the looks of that, going to be able to fit. Yep, there you go. He can hold that in his hand in front of him. And as I said, let's very quickly just do this, because of course, if you wanted to display it by the looks of it, can you display him with his gun in his hand? Let's see if we can. No, so the gun you would take out, that would then rest in there, that would click in there exactly like that. You could then cover it back up like so, and then you could of course pop this into here, and this is again exactly what he's referring to, and the fact that he wishes that he'd have kept this. Now you can't see, I need to lift this up because I'm going to keep it there. Yep, so you could obviously put it in a display case, excuse the glare guys, and display it like that as well. So I don't even know what I'm going to be doing with it, but I think I'm going to keep it out of the box. I'm definitely going to use him for a few comparisons, because obviously coming up soon we've got the deluxe generation 1 a new Optimus Prime figure. Right, let's move that there, and let's give you an idea of his scale and size. So for third party guys, he's not even as big as New Age's David, and that's the only, I suppose, Optimus Prime third party I've got at the moment. For mainline guys, he is smaller. Wow, he is smaller than the core class. For G1, that's the missing link, which is obviously slightly bigger than the standard Optimus Prime. So let's pan out a teensy bit. There we go. And then of course this is the this is the Netflix version of Earthrise, but again completely tiny. Right, I'm completely blown away in one aspect. In fact, I do really like it, but it's one of them double-edged swords. There's part of me that wants them to do some more, but the other part of me doesn't want to pay the premium price that, as I say guys, I've got to admit that it is. It would have been, I suppose, better if it had been quite a bit cheaper, but I've got no idea what diecast costs in today's current market. But as I said, this is heavier than the Generation 1 Optimus Prime, which has some diecast, but this is all diecast. So the feet, apart from the tires, they're rubber. The feet, the legs, the thighs, every single thing, every single part on this, apart from the wheels and of course the plastic fists and the head that I've just seen there, is diecast. So maybe that's a little bit to justify the price. I don't really know. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of people in the comments saying it doesn't justify the price, but there he is. That is, oh no, that's not good, is it? I was just going to try and bring everything back in very neatly just to round the video off. I was really pleased I was able to get it all done in one take, to be honest, because I like to do that, just again give you a true sense of everything that's in here as I'm opening it. It is a good job I checked the instructions, so if you do get one, do make sure that you pull the feet down first. Let's get rid of that glare. In fact, that's all I'm going to say about it. It is a beautiful full diecast Generation 1 Optimus Prime cab, and I think he looks stunning. Let me know what you think in the comments guys. Take care.